Tallon Overworld was a place the Chozo came to call home. The world they discovered, Tallon IV, was rich with life, resources and peace. That was until the day the great poison came from the sky. The poison had arrived and buried itself deep into the side of their new world, and before long, they began to see change seeping from the impact crater. The plants changed first. As they drank deep from the earth, the contaminant began to present itself in a deep blue glow. This lichen seems to be giving off low levels of radiation. No match is found in flora or fauna database. Where it began peacefully with lichen and mushrooms beginning to emit bioluminescence, casting a small light into their dark homes. Before long, the fauna of Tallon IV followed suit. Their minds turned hostile and their forms began to corrupt into something more violent. As the poison began to spread, reaching further across Tallon IV and affecting larger and larger life forms, the Chozo were forced to act. They constructed a holy place, the Artifact Temple. Before the Chozo had arrived here, the bird-like race of creatures made incredible technological and scientific leaps. They travelled at will through space, crafting wonders of unfathomable complexity and cities unmatched in beauty. They shared their knowledge freely with more primitive cultures and learned to respect and care for life in all of its forms. Their spiritual culture was steeped in prophecy and lore, and they foresaw the decline of the Chozo. Horrified by the increasing violence in the universe, they began to withdraw into themselves, foregoing technology in favour of simplicity. Tallon IV was a colony bereft of technology, built of natural materials and bound to the land and its creatures. But when the poison fell from the sky, casting clouds of matter into the atmosphere and impregnating the land with a cancerous element that would come to be known as Phazon, the Chozo called upon the knowledge and technology they'd left behind in an attempt to control the spread of the Phazon. But their efforts were doomed to fail.
The containment of the great poison. This task has fallen to the Chozo, and we will not flee from our duty, even as we suffer from the land and its creatures. We will pour our will into the 12, the artifacts that when brought together form the lock that holds this great evil at bay in the depths of the planet. This lock must stand up to all who might come to assault it, to preserve the power of the seal and to protect it from those who would meddle for their own designs. We will spread the artifacts across the land, hiding them from prying eyes. This lock must never open until the day comes when this disaster can be finally put right.
Through the darkness of space, another force was drawn to the great poison. The violent race known as the Space Pirates, who thrive on war and conquest. Drawn to the surface by the Phazon and its mutagenic properties, the Space Pirates began to establish a base on the surface of Tallon IV to research this new volatile substance. Their frigate-class ship, the Orpheon, remained in orbit for a time, but would succumb to the fate of arrogance. As their need for power and the results of the experimentation proved fruitful, they would need access to more Phazon. The Space Pirates began to seek and steal the Chozo artifacts in a hope to reach the great poison's core, sitting far down below in the impact crater.
Pirate data, artifact site. Field team reports are in an age structure of alien design built on the surface of Tallon IV. Studies show this structure projects a containment field. This field bars access to a prime source of energy within a deep crater. Science team believes this field is powered by a number of strange Chozo artifacts. resting places for these talismans have begun. As the field could hinder future energy production operations on Tallon IV, we must dismantle it as soon as possible. If this means the destruction of the Chozo artifacts, it will be done.
But the Chozo had done all they could to hide these 12 artifacts from anyone who would seek to use the poison and unleash it from below the impact crater. The artifacts were left for the saviour that they believed would come to the planet, attain the keys, and destroy the poison burrowing its way deep into Tallon IV.
This light glows with promise, chasing the shadows cast by the great poison and purifying that which has grown toxic. It is strange, though. At times it looks to our eyes as if the light coalesces into the figure of a woman. Burning brightly, this luminescence descends from space and then retreats back into the infinite blackness from whence it came. When this prophecy comes to pass, when the light recedes, the Chozo's long vigilance of containment will finally come to an end.
Hey, thank you so much for watching the first part of my Metroid Prime lore series. If you would like to see the next part of this, let me know below, and I'll get the message that you'd like to see the next part of this, and I will make the next part of this. But no, really, thank you so much for watching to the end of this video. I really appreciate you and your face and your finger, because that's the thing that clicked on this video, so I appreciate that is what I do. Now use that well-appreciated finger again, and like this video, and subscribe if you would like to see more. And let me know below. No, I did hit record. Right. There we go. Now it's right. Okay, what am I saying? Hey, thank you so much. Oh, I whacked the mic. Damn it. Hey, I already said hello. This isn't the start of the video.